because remember, this is completely unedited.
Let's roll.
So don't say anything.
Let's roll.
Don't say anything outrageous. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Nuttyfoodiefitness here. I did actually plan on having a completely different video for you guys today, but unfortunately I can't upload that until I get approval, so that will probably be, in fact, that might mean that I upload on Wednesday, so it might be a midweek upload. It's currently like literally just started snowing, and so if I look that way, it's because it's snowing, and if I look that way, it's because I have a guest here that will just help me, you know, ask the questions, because yeah, as I said, completely unedited, so whatever question comes up, I will try my best to answer and not stutter too much, because usually I have to outtake so many times whilst I edit a video, but obviously this time it's just all in one. It makes me quite scared, to be fair. If you enjoy these kind of YouTube videos, please smash the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you aren't subscribed. And then, oh, hit the bell notification. I always forget to say that. Okay, I think we're gonna do 20 minutes. 20 minutes. So you guys asked me questions on Instagram. My Instagram is exactly the same as my YouTube channel, Nuttyfoodiefitness. So follow me there if you aren't following me. Okay, I think we're ready. Have you got a 20-minute timer on?
I've got a 20-minute timer going. Ready?
Yeah?
Steady. Let's roll.
Okay.
First question. Most spontaneous thing you've ever done but turned out sick?
I feel like I've done quite a lot of spontaneous things in my life. Quite a lot of like spontaneous holidays that I've just got on a plane and just kind of done. But I'd probably say the most spontaneous thing that I've done like fairly recently that's turned out sick was this decision. I feel like I'm getting a cold. The decision to quit my job and do this. Like, yeah, I don't know, like I'm absolutely loving just, you know, creating content, and it wasn't anything I planned to do, so I guess this is turning out sick, and thanks guys for like following me along.
Second question. I'd love to start my own YouTube channel this year. Is it doable with a full-time job?
Like, it's absolutely doable. Like, I had a full-time job whilst doing YouTube for, I think it was like 2.5 years. I managed the two. At the start, it was fine because I would upload like once every 3 months, but then I started getting really into YouTube, and then I kind of felt like I had to put some content out, like not because I like there was pressure, but I enjoyed doing it. So then I would give myself more and more things to do, more content to create, more videos to edit, and it would get to a point where I was literally editing on my way to work, I was editing in my lunch breaks, I was editing on the train on my way home, I was sleeping so little hours, like I would sometimes wake up at 4 in the morning, edit before I go to work. Like, it gets a lot. But what I would say, sorry, is that yes, you can do the two at the same time, but once you, in my opinion, once you start becoming more passionate about the side thing than the main thing, that's the time that you need to like reconsider what are you actually doing, you know?
Yeah, good answer. Someone's asked, what's your favourite way to eat potatoes?
Okay, my least favourite way, not that they asked me, why am I really asking my own questions? My least favourite way is mashed potatoes. I don't love them, but my favourite, why did I even say that? My favourite is like peri style chips. Yeah, that's my favourite way.
Yeah. Next question. Share your journey to YouTube and Instagram growth. It's not really a question, that's like a demand. They've requested.
Share it! Well, I started Instagram just because I've always enjoyed taking photos of food. Like, food is always, I've always been very passionate about good looking aesthetic food, and that's how my Instagram started, because I would just always take photos. Like, before taking photos of food was a thing, my phone was always full of food, like, and it never went anywhere. And then one day I thought, let me start posting this, and I started posting it on my normal Instagram page, and then I realized my page was like just a food page. So then I started Nuttyfoodiefitness, and then I was like, I would like an element of fitness, hence the name Nuttyfoodiefitness. And then YouTube was just because I talk for Britain, as you guys know, and doing Instagram stories, which was 15 seconds long, wasn't enough for me to talk about things that I wanted to talk about. Hence, YouTube was born.
Next few questions are quite similar. Are you trying to gain? And the next one is, do you do bulks and cuts? So
am I trying to gain weight?
Are you trying to gain?
No, I've never tried to gain weight, and I've never tried to lose weight. I've never cut, and I've never I've never tried to, never bulked, that's it. I've never bulked and I've never tried to cut. I've literally just always eaten exactly the same like an elephant. I think there was a question somewhere there, which was like, have you always eaten like an elephant? I think my whole family will agree. I've always eaten like an elephant.
She does.
Yeah.
Next one, do brands approach you or do you approach them for gifts / sponsor?
I mean, very luckily, brands approach me. I don't think, have I ever approached, apart from when I was proper trying to get sponsored by Monster, I always say White Monster. Well, apart from when I was really trying to get sponsored by Monster and I would tag them constantly, I've never approached a brand. Like they do luckily come to me. But I don't think it's beggy, let's just put that straight. Like, I do not think it's beggy. If you really want to work with a company, reach out to them because, you know, you're going to be providing value for them as much as, you know, you're going to be happy to be eating their thing or wearing their clothes, do you know what I mean?
How are you coping with lockdown? Any tips?
I'm not going to lie, like, there are days where I just think, like, I just want normal life back. Like, I just want, and like, you just, for a second, like, you just think back to when times were normal and you could just go out without having to, like, steer away from people and hug people and meet people and eat food and stuff like that. But then I think to myself, there's nothing we can literally do right now, so why kind of, like, keep, like, wallowing about it? And ways I cope, like, when I feel, like really slumped, then I'll talk to someone and I'll just say, like I won't even play it down. I'll just say, like, I'm feeling like it's just getting quite long, and they'll probably agree and then just kind of like move on. I guess that's terrible advice, but I also, when I feel a little bit like there's nothing going on, I tend to just go on a walk, listen to a podcast, listen to something, just like get your mind off of it, you know? But otherwise, like, I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
What's the one question you'd ask your followers?
I would ask you guys, are you, like, this is gonna sound cheesy, but like, are you truly happy? Are you truly happy doing what you're doing? Of course, let's ignore for a second that times are different right now, but like, are you happy doing the job that you're doing or studying what you're studying? And because I've always thought that if someone isn't, if you're not excited to get out of bed and do something, then you still haven't found that thing that you want to do, or you're not pursuing it, or you've just, like, you're pushing it back. So that's my question to you. And if the answer is no, then, like, it's time to think, like, what could you be doing to make you happier? Because we have one life and there's just no need to waste it not doing something that fully, like, fulfills you.
Good. Top 3 favorite Spanish dishes.
Ooh, okay, number 1, torrijas, because that's my absolute favorite dessert ever. It's like, it's kind of like French toast, but like absolutely smothered in sugar and cinnamon, like fried. Like, that's my favorite dessert of all time. There's so many Spanish things that I love, but paella I do really enjoy when my cousin cooks it, because she's a brilliant chef. Anything my cousin cooks is incredible. I'll link her Instagram down below because you should follow her. And a third dish, I would say, oh, it's so difficult. I'm getting like Spanish omelette, I'm getting like all different things. Oh, I did have an incredible empanada. So let's say empanada. Yeah, it's probably not my top 3, but I'm under pressure and torrijas is number 1.
This is a good one. Can we hear your impression of an American or Canadian accent?
The thing is, like, I don't really know how to do that sort of accent. It's just kind of not really my thing. Oh god, that's terrible! I'm not good with accents. If there's one person that's good at accents...
What accent was that? Was that American?
That was me trying.
Can you apologise to the American people out there?
Listen guys, I am so sorry that is the way that I'm digging myself a bigger hole in. Yep. Guys, I'm sorry, I can't do accents to save my life, but someone else can.
Nah, it was a good attempt. We'll leave it at that.
Okay, moving on.
Next question. Are you single, Steph?
Am I single? I'm actually not single. No.
Interesting. Would you change your diet if you were overweight? That's a good question.
It's a bizarre question to ask someone. that hasn't ever been in that position. Because I eat the way I eat because I eat for my body. Let's just say I didn't have this body, I'd probably not have the same metabolism. I'd probably not be hungry as much as I am because I probably wouldn't burn as much food as I do, you know? So let's just, okay, let me word it a different way. If I looked in the mirror and I was unhappy with the way I looked, I would do something about it.
Best meal you've had this week?
Okay, fish and chips from Percy's. Incredible. There was fish, chips, battered sausage, and then a side of like curry. Oh, the curry sauce was just next level. Curry sauce, and then mushy peas, which I don't really care that much for, but it goes with the whole dish. And tartar sauce. Oh my god, that was like 12 out of 10.
And it was the first time you've had a battered sausage?
Incredible. Incredible. I don't know what I was doing with my life.
Neither do I.
That will come in another video, guys.
First of all, you're my role model, but who is your role model?
Okay, first of all, thank you so much. That is like, it's really sweet and very flattering to hear that. Secondly, I would say, you know, there are a number of people that have like influenced me throughout my life and, you know, things that I do. But I would say like just number one, probably my older brother. Yeah, I think I've actually spoken about this before, so we won't give him too much chat, but thanks, bro.
What's the one piece of advice you would give your younger self if you could?
Number one piece of advice would be that nobody really, no, I shouldn't word it that way, that you shouldn't worry about what other people think of you. When I was younger, I've spoken about it before, and like how like my confidence has definitely grown, but when I was younger, I was so kind of like aware, like I always used to think like people are like kind of judging me, but like not really. Like we're talking about in class, like I'd be scared to put my hand up in case I got the answer wrong, and so obviously I was holding back in fear of what other people would think about me. So 100% I would say do not worry about what other people think, you know. What's
the best experience you've ever had in your life?
That's such a hard question. I feel like I've had so many experiences that like unforgettable experiences, holidays with friends, with family, like incredible things. Even I feel like the year before last, I traveled so much. I was very fortunate to travel a lot. Like Thailand was an incredible experience. I have like vlogs there. But okay, overall in general, if I don't ramble for 300 million years, I'd say my experience at university is up there. Like university experience is like, it's something that you have to experience in order to like know what it's like. And I think just like, you know, being independent, living on your own, meeting people, studying all different things, that for me was like an incredible experience.
How did you overcome the clash in ambassador attire for Gymshark versus My Protein?
Ooh. Not gonna lie, guys, I was in a predicament and a half. I thought, you know, at first I didn't know, like I was so reluctant to join Gymshark, although I love their clothing. Of course I felt like a loyalty, you know, towards My Protein, and I've been with My Protein for like 4 years, I think, and yeah, I was really torn. I didn't know what to do, so of course I renegotiated my contract with My Protein, so it was no longer exclusive to both, you know, products and clothing. So now I'm just with My Protein for the supplements, the products, and I'm with Gymshark for the clothing. So it worked for me. It works perfectly because of course, you know, like I adore like My Protein snacks and all those things, and Gymshark clothing. I mean, like you don't ever see me in anything other than Gymshark just because I freaking love the clothes. Like
what's the best thing about being an influencer, and do you wish peanut butter brands would sponsor you?
Okay guys, I have so much peanut butter in my house, it's bloody like coming out the windows. Like no, as in I get enough peanut butter sent to me, which thank the Lord is the case, because otherwise all my money would go on peanut butter. And best thing about being an influencer,
free peanut butter.
The free food. Yeah, that's I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the perks, like, you know, being able to work with brands. Then of course, before you work with a brand, they will always send you the things first to test out, to try out, see if you like it. So I love that aspect of it. And also another thing that I really enjoy about being an influencer is I literally get to live my life the way I want to live it. I literally, like, this is a dream job in my opinion, because I get to just be me and share it with you guys and like connect with you. And yeah, I feel very lucky to be doing this.
Someone has asked, who is the most ambitious? Out of who though?
I think out of us, because when I said I'm doing a Q&A, okay, I said I'm doing it with my cameraman.
Okay.
Who would you say? I feel like you're very ambitious.
I feel like we're both very ambitious. Yeah. That's not a politician's answer.
No.
But I think in different ways, we're both very ambitious.
That's really difficult.
I would say...
Yeah?
I'd say that it's similar.
Yeah, I know.
That's a bit of a cop-out though, isn't it?
I know, but that's probably one of the reasons why we get along very well, because I don't think you know, there's different levels where some people you get on with on some level and sometimes on another, and then there's people that you get on with like on every level, because like you like driven, but then also like, I'm gonna give away too much here, but in long story short, he's very driven and I also think I am, so two forces coming together is always gonna be a good thing, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
Yeah, I hope we answered that question.
That was a good one. You've rambled on for so long that it's turned off the phone now.
Quick. Okay, here you go.
We've got 5 minutes left.
Okay.
5 minutes left.
Quick.
Okay.
I say quick.
Why don't you ever post your workout videos?
Number one, because I'm not currently working out, because we are in lockdown and there are no gyms, so there's nothing I can post. However, when gyms were open, I never had anyone to like video me. Thirdly, when I train, I really enjoy my training. Like, I really enjoy it. I would not want to be doing the angles, doing this, doing that. Fourthly, I'm not a PT. That's not my thing. I would never try to teach anyone about form, about anything regarding training when I don't know. I would never want to put out like misinformation about anything, which is why I leave that aspect to all the other fitness people which are qualified and they know their stuff. There's so much online that I just feel like that's not my thing.
Yeah.
So hope that gave you an answer. But I missed the gym.
What's your favourite drink? I could answer.
Of all time?
I think I could answer that.
Go on then.
White Monster.
Yeah.
Easy.
For now it is, yeah. Or a cup of tea. I love a tea. Like, I wouldn't be able to...
This next one isn't a question.
Yeah?
But it says, you're about to get so many questions about your videographer.
Guys, I'm not going to lie. I went through, literally through, and every question, like every other question was about a videographer. Keep going. Let's see if anything else pops up.
Top 3 favourite shows you binge watched during lockdown?
Bridgerton.
Yep.
The Sinner.
Yep. What
was that other one? It was really good. Actually, we watched a lot of Strongmen, but that wasn't. Yeah. That's not Netflix. That's just.
No, they haven't asked Netflix. They said, "What have you binge watched?" We binge watched.
We did
old school World's Strongest Man.
I've always loved World's Strongest Man. The thing is that what's really quite odd is when I was younger and I knew nothing about fitness. Well, I don't know that much about fitness now, but. I mean, I only started training at the age of 24 and I'm 28 right now. But when I was younger, I used to watch Strongman with my brother and my dad. Like, I was tiny and I loved it. So there's just, I don't know, maybe I've always had that little thing inside. But yeah, Strongman was binge watched and then...
I think we got back to like 2004, didn't we?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
So funny.
Next one, is it unhealthy to think of food most of the time? If it is, then you're very unhealthy.
I feel like it would be unhealthy to just think about food all the time and not eat it. If I think about food, it probably means I'm hungry, therefore I eat. So I think that's a healthy thing. If you're thinking about food and not actually eating food, I think that's where there is an issue.
Yeah, I agree. Next one, if I had to get one box of my protein bars, which ones should I get? That's easy.
The 6-layered gold bars, or the gooey cookies, or the whipped Duo peanut flavour, or the...
I think they said one.
Okay, just go with the first one.
Yeah, the layered bars. Yeah. Next one. Do you think you're a city gal or a country gal at heart?
City gal.
Definitely. Favorite peanut butter?
Okay, that's like, I can't answer that in one because I have peanut butter for like everything, for like, you're like rushing me. There's a lot that goes into this, but I think I'll do a whole post based on this because I have peanut butters based on drizzlage, if it's going on pancakes, if it's going on like toast, I can do it with sweet, like it really varies.
But you didn't answer the poor person's question. If you had to get rid of all the other peanut butters and just have one.
Oh, and just have one?
You could only have one peanut butter.
I would keep my protein peanut butter because then I could continue getting commission for it.
Okay, love it, love it.
Yeah.
What is your skincare routine? You are glowing, and they've put that in capitals, hence the...
Glowing. Thank you. So I haven't done anything to my face apart from put water on it since, like the last time I put cream on my face or did anything to my face was, maybe like a few months ago. But otherwise, I'm sorry, I just put water on my face. That's my routine. Or occasionally I've stolen a bit of your cream, but that's only because I sometimes, occasionally, because it's quite cold outside, to get a bit of dry skin, but just water.
20 minutes is up.
Already?
Yeah, we're done.
Damn. Okay. What? But there was no, the timer didn't go. Oh. Okay. Well, let's answer one more question because it's on 58.
Okay, right, this next one's a good one.
Go on.
How do you cope with people judging your eating style?
Keep eating. Keep eating, like, if someone wants to judge me for the way that I eat, like...
You really don't care, do you?
No, because it works for me and I'm really happy and I'm content, so thanks a lot for tuning in. I really hope you did enjoy this unedited Q&A. Thank you so much for asking me all the questions.
You're very welcome.
And if you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys in another video very soon. I just also want to say that we are about to record part 2 of this Q&A because I did an Instagram poll and I asked you guys, do you want 20 minutes or 30 minutes for the questions? And someone very, very cleverly said to just film 2 20-minute Q&As, so I'm going to film another one, and if you're still waiting for any like juicy questions, tune in for the next video. Thanks a lot. Stay nutty, my friends.